What's up, everybody? It's your boy Justin. How you doing? Saturday, May 2nd, here in Wisconsin. It's a little warm, not like last week, but it's all good. So, we always hear about hustle. We always hear about hard work, okay? And we always think about, do we take risks? And then, what about a balanced approach between the two? So when you hustle, we hear it in hip hop music, we hear it in, different kinds of industries. When you hustle, that means, you get the job done, but you have extreme urgency to get said project or task done. So hustling in this sense is definitely a good thing, because if you have a task to complete, like my son is finishing some homework, he has to hustle to get it done. He doesn't have to rush, but he should have had a more extreme mindset for urgency to get it done. And then, of course, when you work hard, people always say, "Oh, work hard and you'll get all that's coming to you." And what have we done as humans? We work hard, we work our asses off, and not that we need a sticker, reward, free lunch, extra money. I mean, of course, extra money would be awesome, but you want to be validated. You want to see your truth recognized by other people. I work my ass off at the distribution center. And I'm going to say, I know this for a fact, I do more than most. Am I the best one? No, but I'm nowhere near the worst. And every day I strive to achieve something better. If I picked 1,100 items on Wednesday, my goal is to pick more than 1,100 the next day, or so on and so forth. And definitely you want to take risks. Big risks equal big rewards. Some cases, you really have to know your analytics. You have to know every variable, every detail that is going to give you the big reward after taking the big risk. Sometimes a little risk can get you a big reward, and sometimes a big risk gets you nothing. A little risk gets you nothing. But you really have to trust your gut and your brain. And last is a balanced approach. You can hustle, but you can be efficient without rushing, and it's definitely a balance to find. And you can ask 10 people, you'll get 10 different answers. You can read 10 different articles, you'll get 10 different perspectives. So there's not one way to go about doing these things. So you hustle, you work hard, you take risks, and you have a balanced approach. And I think if you follow those 4 things, you might get, what you've been working for. The outcome, the goal, the end game will be what you thought it would be. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you liked what you heard, please comment. I appreciate all the likes and the views, but I want people to comment. I want to interact with who's watching my videos. So if you can do that on all the platforms, peace. That'll be beautiful. Have a great weekend.